different.
Glass is the greatest. That's where real expansion of your mind and talents can be found. Turn on. Tune out of the rat race and its square problems. And tune in on real self-knowledge and creative power.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Jedi Brandon Kenobi, and today we'll be talking about Wonka and my first reactions to the trailer. And my first thoughts are, it looks okay. I mean, at least in my opinion, my first reaction from it was, this might not be trash, but it could be. But I don't want it to be. I mean, as soon as this thing comes in, it drops in with the music notes from the original series and plays over a low tempo with Timothy Chalamet's scene. And I'm pretty sure the song they hit us with was the Pure Imagination. Take a look and you'll see into imagination. So yes, they're definitely fishing if they're playing music from the original series. But what else would you play in a Wonka movie? But I did like one thing that I seen in the beginning of the trailer. Besides it starting off with the music from the original series, it does show his exploration. So that was at least cool to see him traveling and searching for different flavors I can assume he was searching for. But there was one line in the beginning that stuck out to me that I didn't quite understand. Well, I definitely understood it, but I just didn't understand why he was saying it. I'm pretty sure the line was, quiet up, listen down. I mean, scratch that, reverse it. When directors put lines in movies like that, I feel like they're doing more of trying to tell you that he's a weirdo than showing you that he's a weirdo. Or quirky, or crazy, or whatever you're trying to portray to us. Just understand, when you're doing things like this, actions speak louder than words. You can say everything you want, but what you do defines you. So your acting is going to say the most. So when you say things as an actor and you don't look like you portray these things, we don't believe you. It's simple as that. So I'll just leave that on pause for now. But what I did enjoy seeing is him experimenting like a scientist, trying to find new flavors to perfect. I mean, it's going to be so interesting to see his take on Wonka, how much he grabs from Gene Wilder, if anything at all. But from what I'm seeing in the trailer, he's definitely leaning more towards Johnny Depp's version of Wonka more than Gene Wilder's. And to be completely honest, I think I might enjoy this movie more if I don't compare it to the original, because that just wouldn't be fair. I mean, we gotta be real about the situation. The original movie is a cult classic. I mean, hell, I watch it now and get the same enjoyment out of it as if I was watching a brand new movie. That just gives you a little glimpse of how impactful this movie is to our generation. Or should I snatch that and flip it around? Oh no, scratch that. Look at the ground. I mean, I'm not trying to be silly, but that's how dumb that line sounded to me. And the way we're introduced to the Oompa Loompas makes me think they switched up their origin entirely. So in the trailer, when Wonka first sees the Oompa Loompas, his response is, "So you're the funny looking man who's been following me around." Which could definitely mean anything. But from that line off the first trailer, it's meaning that's the first time they met. And if it's the first time they met, that means Wonka did not rescue them from where they were. But we will definitely see their origin story in the new Wonka movie. And after seeing the trailer, I only have two questions. Is this movie gonna deal with science or magic? Because from what I seen of the trailer, it looked more of magic to me. And the last thing I did notice was a ton of diversity, which isn't a bad thing unless it starts to take away from the story. And I seen that he has a new sidekick, which doesn't take away from the story, but being somebody who's watched the original series, I'm wondering where she is in the original series. Now that you have this character in the past, where is she in the future? Did you plan on her continuing, or did you just create her for virtue signaling to the public? Is she a real character, or is she just somebody who you have no future in trying to create a real origin story for? So these are things that we need to know about. These are things that we need to hear, and you cannot create this without us asking our questions.
Tune in on real self-knowledge and creative power.